All right, so I know I kind of stopped recording about 20 something odd days in, and people are probably wondering, well, what happened? Did he keep going? Yes, today is I finished yesterday. So our starting weight was 315.7 and our ending weight is 273.6. But I would argue that 273.0 is the lowest I've seen on the scale, and that was like 2 days ago, and I'm sure there was some kind of fluctuation. But yeah, we killed it. We stuck true to the diet. We did not break 2,000 calories one time. The exercises, they were not super intensive. There was a lot of times where I would just go on like an hour walk and stuff. Pretty much I've been super craving some cheesecake and stuff, and so lately I have been eating candy and just sweets, but still maintaining under 2,000 calories, which I think is good. I think that's healthy for the long run. Like, you should still be able to do the stuff you like while also being on a diet. So the only bad part is whenever I was doing that and I was just like, I would eat candy is you go to sleep starving because you did not get enough protein in your diet for that day. So yeah, we had many omelets, many 4-egg omelets with cheese, and always weighed out the cheese, never eyeballed it. That's crazy work. We had a lot of Jack's pizzas. We had the subs from Walmart. There was yesterday I went to my mom's work and I went to a restaurant. Obviously I don't know how much calories I realistically ate, but I sat down with the intention of, I'm gonna eat this food, and when I get if I get a little bit hungry around 6 p.m. because I went at 12:30, so if I get a little bit hungry at 6 p.m. I'll just eat 2 yogurts. And that was a good strategy because I did not feel hungry the rest of the night, so can't complain about that. But I will show I have a before at picture and then a today picture, so we'll definitely put that in this video, and it'll probably be stitched in at some point, and just maybe, I don't even know if I'll put music on. My editing skills are awful and I'm just using my phone to just kind of record clip, cut, record clip. But yeah, I'll show the before and after, I guess, right here. All right, so as you can see in the before and after picture, I quite literally lost a considerable amount of weight, and that's pretty. I'm proud of myself for finishing it. I have like a weird ability to have a light switch in my brain that's just like on or off. Like, if I want to do something, I just do it. I don't think about it. We just do it. And so if I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do 75 hard, and just flip the switch and said, we're doing it. I don't care what it's gonna cost me. So yeah. But to end it yesterday, I went to my mom's restaurant and I had some poutine and some pretzel bites. I ate about 4/5 of the poutine, and I had like maybe 2/3 of the pretzel bites, and I gave the rest to my mom. Anyway, the pretzel bites were, whew. I also had a piece of red velvet cheesecake, which was so good. But yeah, that's what we ate yesterday, and I got a little hungry, so I had 2 yogurts like at like 6:30, and yeah, I just I had those, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not quite 2,000. Maybe it is 2,000 calories. Maybe it's just above, but it was the last day of the challenge, so I felt like I needed to have gone and got food at stuff. So yeah, that's what we did. And so you might be asking yourself though, like, well, you finished 75 hard, what's next? Well, what we did last August to December, we're going to repeat again. So every day between now and December, at least, okay, so for last year, what I was doing was I wasn't really, I was eating like a Jack's Pizza, maybe like 1,500 calories a day. I was drinking a gallon of water. I was exercising every day. Not for a duration of time, but for reaching 1,000 calories burned on my Apple Watch, like daily movement activity. And so there was no minutes goal. You could just, if I get to 1,000 faster than I get to 1,000 the previous day, then I'd get to 1,000 faster than the previous day, and that's good. There's no like, oh, the time limit or whatever needs to be hit, which is a good feeling. I feel like that's going to be better for me. We're going to do this next. We're going to be, I did an intermittent fast during the last August to December. I just ate, and if I was hungry, I would eat. And usually it was like, it was kind of similar to intermittent fasting, but I wasn't so strict where I was like, oh, it's after 6 p.m., you can't eat. So usually I'm gonna do that, and yeah, we're gonna do that, and then I think we'll see what happens. The goal, as it stands right now, it's August. December is 4 months away. I would like to be below 250 before January 1st. I think that's very doable. It does get harder though as I'm shrinking. Like the weight is a lot harder to lose when you're already small. But like it's easier for someone 500 pounds to lose like 20 pounds than it is for someone who's 250 pounds to lose 20 pounds. But even though I'm at 270, it's not going to be that quite of a, it'd be harder to lose 20 pounds if I was 200 than it is now. So like I can look at it that way. I can just be like, okay, well, it's still easier for me to lose weight in comparison to what, someone like my dad who's 178 pounds could do. So, yeah, we're going to tackle it again and just try to do 1,000 calories burned per day while still trying to maintain like a sub 2,200. And I'm going to practice intermittent fasting again. Like subconsciously I did it again today. I'm not really hungry. I didn't even eat anything. I'm just going to break my fast at about 11 a.m., which has been normal. Like this is when I do get kind of hungry. But we're going to keep practicing this, but it's not going to be so strict to where it's like if I have to not eat, like if I'm at work and I don't get a chance to eat until 10 p.m., maybe I just go to sleep hungry, but also like I could get a snack and be like, you know what, I need to get something in my stomach because all I've had today was like an omelet and it's 300 calories and I just need something else. So there's going to be less restrictive on the diet. And also like if I'm at like a function, because it's going to be holiday season during this time, so if I'm eating and I have a meal and then I see there's dessert, I'm not going to be able to say no to dessert, but as long as I'm just staying on top of the goal, we'll be good. So yeah, that's probably what we have next. I'm sorry I had to stop cutting videos every day. It was getting overwhelming. I had like 6 or 7 straight days of recorded content, and I couldn't, I was doing too much. It was like, okay, here's what would happen. I go to school at 12:30, I leave for school. I film myself on the way to school a little bit, not crazy, because it's a 25-minute drive. Get to school, go into the thing, learn for like 3 hours, drive to the next school, kind of talk about it again. Had to go do an exercise of some kind, either before I went to the first class of the day or in between my classes there. So it was a very hectic schedule. and it was like really hard to maintain. But then I would come home and I would do homework, and yeah, so it was just feeling very overwhelming to have to go work out, have to spend 10 hours a day, especially like good hours of your day, outside of your home, and then still had to go do another hour and a half somewhere of exercise. So you're at like a 13-hour day if you consider the driving plus the actual school time and the workouts. So it was very exhausting. And then that doesn't even touch homework. That doesn't touch the fact that I had to do math still, because that was an online class, so that doesn't even begin to scrape that clean. So it was just really overwhelming for me to keep doing the daily uploads. So yeah, had to stop, but we might make some progress posts on this new one. Like maybe I'll do a progress post every time I go down to the next like second digit change. So like maybe I'll do one once I start this challenge, because I think for this week I'm gonna not be super strict on what I eat. Like today I'm getting Chipotle for food. I've been craving it, and they got a good deal on chips for free. So I'm gonna get Chipotle for food. I'm gonna follow it with work, and then I don't know, the gym after. I'm not sure yet, but I don't quite have to do 90 minutes, so I'm just thankful for that. I can go. I might still go on a walk at my lunch break though, but there's no promises on that. Anyhow, we'll wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, one more thing. Another thing during the time where I wasn't uploading, I was practically doing the same stuff. It was just repeat content, just, hey, I'm doing this. There was nothing any very exciting. It was hard work. I didn't really crave any fast food or anything until like maybe day 70, when I was like, dude, it's so close to done. And yeah, I didn't I wouldn't really say that there was much cravings. After about 30 days, you're kind of locked in. You're not really thinking about anything other than just you switch your whole mindset to be just, all right, efficiency machine. So yeah, but we're gonna head in. We just got home. We're gonna head in and play some games. I gotta do some errands today and work, so it's gonna be fun. But then tomorrow is a relaxation day, and I cannot wait for that.